like what your fingers and stuff are doing, and then also what your responses are.
Okay. And we want you to think out loud. We're going to ask you to do some things, and you're to think out loud like what you would expect, what you wouldn't expect. The point of this is that you are a very smart person, but the computer may not act the way that you expect it to. And if that is a problem, it's not because you're stupid, it's because the computer wasn't designed well. And we're trying to figure out how to make the computer better designed so that you don't have to think, it just does what you want it to do.
Okay.
So that's why we want you to think out loud and tell us what your thoughts are, what you expect, and whatnot.
Alright.
So what we're testing here is playing music and putting music in different playlists. So first we want you to go and listen to some music.
Alright. Well, it does say iTunes on one button and iPod on another. I am going to assume that iTunes then just opens it up and would play here, and iPod would be if you were to attach one. I'm assuming there's an attachment you could put an iPod to it. So I would hit iTunes.
Alright. In fact, it's iPod, because this is an iPod.
Alright.
But I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you. I would be confused by that too.
Just looking at it because I know they play music, so I assume that iTunes would be opening up the music in it. What would be the difference then? What does iTunes do?
iTunes opens up the iTunes on the computer, like kind of remote control. Yeah, kind of awkward. I don't know.
So iPod switches it to an iPod.
Yeah, so it puts it in iPod mode. All right. So now this screen it's kind of blurry, so sorry about that. But what we have here in the back is Jack Johnson's album art, and then up front is the lyrics. So it's just going to whatever song you were last listening to, and it happened to be Jack Johnson. So we got the lyrics on here, and then there's a couple triangle buttons. There's an atomic-looking button. There's some lines and a music note. Some, so you can kind of see there's different buttons there.
Okay.
Or maybe they're not buttons. I don't know. You tell me.
Well, I know from iTunes, that's repeat, that's genius, no idea what that is, and that's repeat. Yeah, that's shuffle, that's repeat, sorry. No idea what the lines in the music note mean, but,
okay, yeah. So what we want you to do here is, you like this song, you want it to be in your party mix. So you've got to add this song to your party mix playlist.
Add it to party mix playlist. Well, Genius, I know, is when this thing itself creates a list for you. So if I hit Genius, I'm assuming it's going to take me to that application. That would be back, a menu. You can go back a button to playlists when I'm on playlists.
Oh, wrong screen. That was a typo.
Alright. That makes more sense.
Do we have the glue or the tape and we can just put that in place? Okay.
Okay, I can edit playlists. No, looking at this, what actually jumped to mind is that the ones with the minus sign, it must already be in them, so I can take it out of that list, and the plus sign would be adding it in which case I'd have to do nothing, because by that, it's in party mix already and not in octave transmission.
Okay.
If therefore that's not the case, then I am rather confused about what I would need to do, and I'd hit the plus. I'd hit that and the plus up there.
Okay, so your first assumption is correct as to what we designed this as. So, but you do want to take it out of the shuffle mix, so what would you do?
Oh, take it out of the shuffle. I forgot about that one. Just hit the minus on there.
Okay, and then you change your mind. You do want to add it to the aqueous transmission mix.
Hit the plus
and you do want it to be in the RUN mix.
Hit the plus sign there.
Okay. So then,
hit that.
So then the screen changes. And this comes up. Again, this thing is supposed to be at the top there.
Alright.
Alright, so the way that the thing changed, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like your actions were complete, or did something not happen that you wanted to have happen?
That is what we just told it to do, so no, I'm good.
Alright. And
except for the 11 a.m., I have no idea what that means.
That's just garbage left over from the computer screen.
Alright.
Cut out. So, that's good. So now you decide you actually want to make a new playlist called Orange, because when you're in an orange mood, you love hearing this song.
Alright.
So you want to create a new one. What would you do?
Hit the plus button.
Oh, okay, cool. this comes up. Actually, let me just get this one over this back. Alright. So that's what comes up. What do you think you do here?
Click whichever icon I want to appear next to it, and not knowing the iPhone, I don't know why I would need an icon specifically for it. Then I would just hit whichever one of these I want to put it in for the genre or the name, type in the thing, and then when I'm done, hit the plus button again.
Alright. Cool. So you're back here.
So orange is down there somewhere.
Yep.
Alright, and then if I wanted to find it, I assume I just like hit on the playlist and type in orange, or I could scroll down somehow, because I don't know, isn't it like you just do that?
Okay. Alright, that's cool. I like that you said that you thought maybe you could